Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 5 of the United Provinces here in EU4, where last time we fought a war with Austria after they inherited all of Burgundian's lowlands holdings that we hadn't already taken or kicked them out of. We only got 2 extra provinces out of it, but we forced Austria to release Hainaut, to release Picardy, and to release Luxembourg. So now Austria is no longer in possession of any of the land we want to eventually be in possession of. Probably gonna have to take a bit here to chill and recover. We didn't go into any debt. We have gold. Was I getting gold from occupying one of Austria's gold mines for a bit? But yeah, we didn't go into any debt. We were just running a deficit there for a long time. We went in with a lot of money, so we were good. We are now negative on Diplo power. We need to core up one more province. So take a bit here, rest and recover. Also, let's throw that Explorer just on this fleet. I don't have enough to recruit an Admiral, but we're just going to have him protect trade with all of our lights. Yeah, that was a very successful war against Austria. It was very high stakes there, touch and go. Naples is also at war with the Ottomans? Wow, okay. The Ottomans just fought all of Italy in that Albania war in this game. But yeah, we managed to do that. Doesn't really matter how strong Austria is now. We shouldn't have to deal with them at least for a long time. Did our force limit go up? It went up by 1. Really, you immediately rival me? Thanks. We have to really hope that France doesn't go for Picardy. They are in the HRE, so I don't think they will. We are going to immediately revoke our guarantees on these guys. We want to fight them eventually. So we don't want to be guaranteeing them, obviously. That would be bad. I will go ahead and set stuff as vital interest. Mainly those are the 2 I want. Just so France doesn't try anything. Like, I'll just set these 2. So if France calls me into a war, I can hopefully just get to those first. And we'll start improving and currying favors with France. France is our most important ally. Though the second they go to war with England and call me in, I will accept it, 100%. The second that happens. Because it will happen, I'm imagining, at some point. Because I want Calais. Yeah, let's get this army drilling. East Frisia wants me, Alexis. How about no? Poland, no, you didn't help me. You were completely unwilling to help me. Why do you only have 1k manpower? East Frisia is just a war with Friesland. That's fine. We also would probably... See, the thing is, we need to keep France. We have 36 favors. It's probably fine. We need to make sure our AE doesn't get out of hand. So we want to just improve with a bunch of neighbors who aren't rival to us. And make sure their opinion's nice and high to minimize the impact our AE is going to have. Allied to France and England. So those are 2... Well, for now, we're allied to France and England. So those are 2 pretty big potential coalition members who won't be joining any coalitions. England really, Scotland, I mean, not doing themselves any favors allying all these Irish miners. I believe multiple times England's been able to fight Scotland without France getting involved. Because England just fights some Irish miner and Scotland honors the call to arms and gets rolled. So, Scotland really bringing about their own downfall in this game. Bronze cannons. Well, I got to Miltech 7 before you did. Why didn't I get bronze cannons? So yeah, Venice seems, yeah, they got rolled. Venice, what are you doing, man? I don't want to lose my trader. Venice was at war with the Ottomans because the Ottomans attacked Albania. And Venice was like, yeah, we should absolutely honor our guarantee of Albania's independence and fight the Ottomans. Albania, who was at that point, mind, a 1-province minor. So they went toward the Ottomans to defend 1 province that was not even their own. And then right after they got into that war, with a much smaller army, a navy of only 6 ships, dear God, Venice, you can't even do what you're good at, manpower of only 5,000, they go and attack Ragusa, who is, of course, guaranteed by the Ottomans. So now Venice is right back at war with the Ottomans. And Crimea, and Ramazan, and the Papal State. They're even fighting the Pope who had allied Ragusa. And it's just them in Siena. Venice is just, they just want to die, I guess. I don't know. Like, Venice just is like, yeah, we're done. We just don't want to be, we don't want to be in this game anymore. Thank God I declared that war when I did. Because if I had waited, Venice would have been useless. They would have just don't even count them. And Venice really did help. They just served as a punching bag. They drew Austria's attention away from other stuff, and that was actually very helpful. Now, I shouldn't be fighting any other wars while in the defensiveness. I meant to change this before. I'm going to put it on trade power, which I think is going to be much better for me. Yeah, look at that. That increased my income by almost 1 full ducat a month. Well worth it. Let me... Do I want to drop a cannon? Let's get a little value cannon going. 1 cannon just so we'll do sieges a bit faster. And we can get an age ability. Obviously, we have to go aggressive expansion impact. That is absolutely vital playing in the HRE, and that'll be a big help. We would like more prestige ideally, but you know, it is what it is. And production efficiency down. Lovely. Austria is demanding unlawful territory. Sorry, no. So we will get a debuff in those provinces for it being unlawful territory. It is what it is. Yeah, we'll get our 1 cannon so we can do sieges a bit faster going forward. Our general died. Very sad. 5 fire. Well, we have a cannon now. So it's worth something, right? I guess. In the meantime, let me get some more lights going as well. We do have a mission to have a certain amount of light ships. It doesn't give me many good bonuses, but I just would like to complete my missions, obviously. And innovativeness, nice. So we need to get to war with Picardy and Champagne as soon as possible would be the ideal too. Just so we can get a border with France. So France, it's unlikely France goes for these, with both of these guys being HRE members. But if Austria has a moment of weakness, or if Austria loses the emperorship somehow, France could give it a try. We are truced up with these guys for as long as Austria's truce was, which is not great, but you know, 1494. So as soon as they're able to, we're not gonna do any wars until then. We're gonna save all of our AE so we can go ahead and get these 2 provinces ASAP. I don't care about the papal state or papal influence or anything. I don't want to lose money right now. And let's get another light going in Den Haag. Truce with Baden is up. Wow, game changing. Yeah, so Scotland has done it again. Again, England has attacked an Irish miner, and again, Scotland has honored the call to arms. Scotland, you're just gonna die slowly when you keep answering all these call to arms. Why did you ally these people? They give you nothing. Any neighbors who aren't rivaled to us? Yeah, I just want to get everyone, all of our neighbors' relations up. We'll start building The annoying thing about this strategy, okay, Friesland doesn't immediately rival me. Thank you, Friesland. Very cool. The annoying thing about this strategy is you end up in I guess I'll go ahead and get my claim, honestly. You end up in a position where you need a lot of diplomats to try to offset all the AE you're going to get, but you're going to be locked into this duchy rank for so long that you're stuck with 2 diplomats. I know there's an argument for going Diplo ideas whenever you're in the HRE and doing a lot of expansion within it. Wait, do I need Picardy? No. Oh. Yeah, it would also look kind of dumb. I think. I mean, it's in the English Channel Trade Node, so I kind of would like to own it. I would like to own all of the English Channel Trade Node, ideally. But it is some AE that I don't need right now, and owning all of the English Trade Node is probably more of a... Yeah, it's 17 dev. We're not going to take Picardy now. If France wants to take it, that's fine. France can have it. These guys are in Genoa's trade league. Of course there was only Genoa. But if I declare war on them, I don't think Genoa's a co-belligerent, are they? No. No, they're not. Okay. So it would just be me against Aachen, Brabant, and Genoa. I believe I could promise France land, and since it's an OPM, like, they wouldn't get mad if I took it. Like, because there's only one land to take, and they're not going to expect me to take 0 land. We'll go ahead and get our claim here. So yeah, I'm not going to take Picardy for now, just because that's AE I don't want to use on land that would just be a nice to have. I mean, okay, Rethaloi is technically also not what I need for either my mission or forming the Netherlands. But I just think the borders look stupid if I don't have it. Like, I'd much rather have it. I don't know. I don't like how the borders look if I don't have it. Because, see, I'll have Calais. Obviously, I have these two. And then if once we have Luxembourg, but not this one. So then it's like I just would look really dumb, I think. I like having this one just for borders. But taking Picardy would make my borders look stupid. So it's doubly justified not to go for that. Let me keep building some more light. Actually, it might be worth it to build a few heavies. Now that I think about it. I need 20 lights for the mission. So I'll probably get enough lights to do the mission. Which means I need 6 more. It's kind of a lot. But then I might want some heavies. We're making enough money. Well, I think we are. Liège wants mill access. They're at war with Gelre. Sure, it'll improve their opinion with me, and I'll give them mill access. Why not? I want every neighbor's opinion of me to be nice and high. Let's also get all my extra lights here in Amsterdam. When my trade fleet's going by, I'll grab them real quick and have them pop in so they can pick this up. Cool. Love building up a nice big navy as the Netherlands. Okay, we have rebellions gonna happen. Picardian separatists. They can only show up in one province. We are just about to core that up, so maybe they'll go away. Probably not, though. We could quickly, well, I was gonna say summon the Diet and then seize land, but that wouldn't get them up to enough. So I'll wait a bit on that. Oh, France is at war because, of course, France has allied Liège. Why wouldn't France ally Liège? Why wouldn't they? Yeah, great. Thank you, France. Very cool. I'll probably have enough favors by the time I'm ready to fight Liège to get France to break that alliance, so we're probably fine. But it is a bit annoying. I won't concentrate dev. I'm well ahead in admin tech. I know I'm getting the admin idea group, but I don't usually like concentrating dev before I state something because my idea is to play tall, right? I'm not going to be getting that much land. So any land I get, I want to keep its dev. At least that's how I usually play it. And we've got 3 in production. So we need 3 more light ships to get up to 20. 2 more now. And then we might build 3 heavies. Just enough to make a exploration fleet. I like having my heavies do exploration. I know it's stupid. Oh. Okay, 2 things. The Ottomans have taken a bit of Naples. And Venice has been completely dismantled. I don't even know if I want to ally them anymore. I probably don't. Yeah, we'll dissolve that alliance soon. Yeah, we don't want to be allied with them anymore. Wait, when did they take this in our war? (1478) Was that our war? I think it might have been. Did they take land from Venice? Wow, okay. Yeah, we really don't want to be allied to Venice anymore. Because they got completely dismantled. Yes, so that was a really good idea there. We really took advantage of that while we could. I am happy to dev Amsterdam a bit in manpower. The Ottomans get faceting. Okay, I think we're gonna have a big Ottomans this game. So that's gonna be fun. The Ottomans usually are, when I do a Netherlands game, they usually do present a good opportunity for a late game ally, considering the rivals you're likely to have late game, which is like Spain, Austria, stuff like that. England has taken a bit more. Scotland. Um, okay. I want to get my claim on Champagne here, and then I want to go break that alliance with Venice. Maybe look for a new ally. We'll see. You want an heir of your dynasty on my throne? What happens when my guy dies here? I'll get a Lancaster anyway. No, this guy's 58. I had my heir die at a really inopportune time. You know, I'll take it. He's a 3-4-3. He's fine. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be... Once I become the Netherlands, I won't have a royal family anymore. Oh, great. He's malevolent. Well, it's because I don't have any subjects, I guess. But yeah, by the time I form the Netherlands, I won't have a royal dynasty anymore. I'll be a republic. I can still make royal marriages with the Dutch Republic, I believe. I can certainly get personal unions. I know that. Namely the personal union on England/Great Britain that we'll be going for. These guys are getting kind of big. Actually, no, they have 25,000 men now. If France wanted to fight them, I would absolutely join and just try to go Calais. That is the one thing we want off England right now, is Calais. So this alliance won't last forever, but it will last for now until I am more well-positioned. I mean, France will definitely join, and me and France should be more than enough to beat England, Brittany, and Portugal. Although Portugal's kind of big, to be entirely honest. Portugal's kind of large. Yeah, so we got our claim on those guys. We actually don't have a truce with them. Interesting. Go ahead and break our alliance here. They're just not... They only have 2 ships. Venice only has 2 ships. That is a truly sad state for Venice to be in. We now have 15 force limit. I will get a couple more infantry units. And if we get 2 more light, we'll be where we want to be. So now we have a claim on these guys. Austria won't join. France would join with the promise of land. Attitude towards enemies. We could get them in with a nice little trade favors for trust. So now they're only 5 away, and if we ask them to prepare for war, though I would rather ask them for trust twice. Yeah, that would get me down to 11 favors. Not great. That means we're not in a great position with them, but it's fine because I like trading for trust more than prepare for war. Trust is a permanent modifier. If I keep their trust nice and high, that'll be a permanent +5 per +5. Well, actually, I guess +1 per trust to their willingness to enter into a war with me. I guess I'll rival Brabant. We'll be fighting them soon-ish, so yeah, let me trade for trust again. And now France would join without any promise of land. We'll probably just go for that right away. Let me check out the coalition map mode. 39, 29. It doesn't get too bad. We should be able to take this one province that we have a claim on at the very least. They probably have this marked as vital interest. Yeah, so we need to make sure we occupy it first. Which isn't the best position to be in. I also want to see if there's anyone else who would be willing to ally me to replace that slot I just dropped with Venice. Milan wouldn't be... Milan and Savoy. Both of them aren't bad. Brunswick? Nah, they're not great. That is a pretty... Well, it's not that big of a Savoy. Is anyone who's close, maybe? Would be good. Brandenburg is kind of close. Good thing Castile has rivaled England. We won't be seeing that alliance block form. You see that happen sometimes, and it's never fun. Brandenburg wouldn't be bad. We start improving relations with Brandenburg and see if we can't get them. How close are these rebels to firing? 0.7 years. I might just go to war with these guys anyway. France would be willing to handle my rebels for me if they fire during a war we're in together as allies. So I might just go ahead and do this. Grab this province while I can before any circumstances change. Brabant might be a bit annoying, but it should be fine. Let's move you over there. It's not we'll be immediately fighting. Okay. Let's do this. Calling France. And then just make sure we're... okay, there is a navy we're immediately fighting. Just retreat to port, please. As soon as you can. Fine. I'll send out some ships. We captured a ship? Okay, well that's good, I guess. Thanks for the free light ship, Brabant. Wait, I don't need to be building all the ones I'm building now, then do I? Yeah, I only need to build one. So yeah, Brabant literally does not have enough men to siege my capital, so we're fine on that front. And France is about to go murder them. Thank you, France. Very cool. And there go my rebels. France should go fight them for me, and they do. Thank you, France. Very cool again. Well, that's all worked out perfectly, I would say. Check, let me go ahead and get my fleet all over here and unified. How much AE is it going to be? 20 AE and only Brabant. Okay, so we're looking fine. We are looking A-okay. Diplomatic relations +1. I won't fill that slot because obviously that slot is temporary, and I don't want to be counting on that slot when I lose it and I go under. Sure, they can have a bit of influence. That's fine. So yeah, this war should be easy enough. France should go down and handle Genoa, or they might not. I don't know. AI is weird, right? They'll do whatever it is they want to do, regardless of what's the best path. Yeah, let's give us a nice border with France, where we'll block them all from taking the land we want. If they end up falling out with Provence, then they might have a border with Luxembourg. And there we go, we have sea beggars. I'm just going to take it now because I don't really... I'm not min-maxy enough to wait until the ideal time to take privateer efficiency and light combat ship ability. Light ship combat ability. But I will get some heavies going soon. I know we don't have many transports. We don't need many transports at the moment. So that's fine. Two base production in Amsterdam. That's always welcome. Why are you killing all my heirs? Why are you doing this to me? The game just doesn't want me to have an heir, I guess. Yeah, that was... England thought they were being smart with that, huh? It didn't work out for them. 0 prestige isn't great, but I'd rather lose that than a stab. There we go. We got the thing we want. Now I'm content to just go sit here. I don't need to do anything else. We'll just wait till our allies are willing to peace out, and then we'll leave. Might even miss up Brabant a little bit. You know, take a lot of money from them. We won't take land, obviously, because it would be way too much AE to take land without any claims or anything. But we might make them annul some alliances, war reps, money, all that stuff. Have gone ahead and occupied the capital. They have a bunch of military access. It doesn't matter, Champagne's not going to exist after this war. Stop allying Cleves and Friesland. And Verdun. I'll wait to get this full peace offer, I don't care. I could go on dev, but I'm not going to take 14 AE just for a bit of dev. And then all your money. And then give me your trade power too. I'm just going to 100% them, why not? Where's their army even at? Oh, they're just hiding in Genoa while their whole country gets occupied. Very cool. They still won't take it quite. I'll wait. So I'll be coming for you eventually, Brabant. I want you to be nice and weak when that happens. The light ship combat ability. It came in handy. I just fought a naval battle with my light ships. It was useful. Pog. We can get explode. Do we want that? No. I'm gonna take the tech. Is General ready to get out yet? I don't really want much from you. Did France just lose a battle down there? France, what are you doing, buddy? France just lost a battle in Genoa. I think it's everybody who's left. I think there were Aachen, Brabant, and Genoa armies down there. But we should get Aachen out soon. France almost has the siege finished up. El Dorado. Okay. That's annoying. Portugal's going to be very annoying. As per usual when I'm doing a colonization game. They are allied to Castile and England. But when we fight England, we can weaken Portugal significantly by making them break alliances and stuff. We probably will have to fight Portugal. I imagine they already have a ton of colonies that we're going to want. Because, you know, Portugal be like that. We literally can't even explore yet. So that's great. Okay, Aachen is ready to get out. Let's get a nice long truce with them if we can, so we can, I will make them, because that'll just lengthen the truce if I make them end alliance, so the country's not going to exist after this war. That's really all I want to do that I can do. Yeah, a nice long truce would be good, because that's a long time they can't join any coalitions against me. And is Brabant ready to get out yet? Nope, still not? Okay. Oh, they're just sitting everyone down here. Okay. Give it a little bit and Brabant will be ready to get out. Yep, there they go. And that'll give us a truce with them until 1500. Which, you know, I can work around them for a long time. There's a lot of land I have to take, so. I had mill access with Venice? I didn't even know. Sounds just Genoa and Champagne. And Genoa still doesn't want out. Okay. Yeah, that should help our trade income a lot. Because they should have had a lot of trade power in our node. Okay, it didn't help it that much, actually. I still don't know how that works. Transfer trade power versus steer trade power in a peace deal. Still not 100% sure on all that. Never really figured it out. Okay, Genoa should want out now. And Gelre goes right for Brabant, naturally. Oh, I can take all their money. Can I get war reps too? I'll wait till I can get war reps. Or should I? Let's let them occupy this one province. That might be enough to get them there. I also want to check and see, does Portugal... It doesn't show them as having any colonies yet. So that's a good sign, I suppose. Usually in my best Dutch playthroughs, I'm usually able to beat Portugal to a lot of the key colonies, but I always end up having to fight them eventually. Them and Spain. Do I really want war reps? I mean, those would be pretty good war reps. Because it's Genoa. They're pretty wealthy. There was a bit there where I could call an ally, and I wonder who that was. Yeah, it was probably England. I could call in there for a bit. I don't really want to call England into this war, though, so it's fine. I wasn't able to. Pretty strong England this game, because they've just been able to pick away at Scotland for free. We'll probably need to mess them up a bit soon. Kick them off the continent, basically. I'm content to give all this land over to France. I know I'll get England eventually, but for now I want a strong France. France will be my ally if I end up having to fight Portugal or Spain for colonies. So I would much prefer strong France. And I want England to be weak enough when I fight them to beat them. I don't mind if they don't have some of the land here on the continent. I can go back to that eventually once I'm more powerful than France, which I will be eventually, ideally. Also, I see I have tons of money, so let me spend it. Let's get 3 heavies going. Might be ambitious, but you know. Why not? First enforce serfdom. I have low legitimacy already, so I probably need to do that. You ready to give me those war maps yet? Well, you get there, buddy. Don't worry. Once France has your capital. Yep, there we go. Right on cue. And can we just make you in some alliances to get some prestige from you? Oh, we can make you into a lot of stuff. Okay, there we go. I'll take all that. There we go, and we'll finish up this war. 66 to core, that's fine, and only Brabant in the coalition. Nice. So go ahead and core that up. I do want to see, just out of interest, how much money we're making from war reparations per month now. Probably not much, and we can ally Brandenburg, which I will do. That is one more country who probably won't be joining a coalition against us. And let me just quickly see. How much in war reps, huh? 2.69. That's actually really good. And we'll accept that royal marriage, and I think that's a good place to end it now. So yeah, we expanded a little bit. One tiny province we took, but it's an important one. Gets us that nice border with France. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.